Mass Effect is a popular video game series developed by BioWare, known for its expansive and enticing world building, rich characters, and immersive storytelling. The game's appeal to our fantasies is evident in the game's protagonist, who is cast as a hero with the fate of the galaxy resting on his or her shoulders. One of the most striking aspects of Mass Effect is its world building. The game's universe is vast, with multiple alien races, planets, and civilizations. Each race has its own unique culture, history, and customs, and the player is encouraged to explore and learn about them through interactions with NPCs and exploration. The game's lore is extensive, with a detailed backstory that provides context for the player's action. The characters in the Mass Effect series are another aspect that draws players in. Each character is unique, with their own personality, motivations, and backstories. Each player can develop relationships with these characters, which can impact the game's narrative and ending. The relationships can range from friendship to romance, making the player's choices even more impactful.
Better not be talking to that Ashley bitch.
The player is cast as Commander Shepard, a skilled soldier and leader who is tasked with saving the galaxy from an impending threat. The player's choices and actions have significant consequences which affect the game's narrative and ending. The game's story is designed to make the player feel like they are in control and have a significant impact on the outcome. And that's the main point of this video. The choices you make as Commander Shepard can help you make good choices as a man. And even if you're more of a 40k fan, I strongly urge you guys to watch till the end of this video. Meditate on these concepts that we're talking about, and you may find yourself ready to make the tough life decisions that will save your own galaxy. The gameplay is mostly split between two loops, the shooting and the talking. The shooting is fun, but in real life, if you're a commander in the Navy, I highly doubt you'll be on the ground. The talking part, though, is a game of its own. As the commander, you are commonly tasked with making tough decisions that impact the rest of the game. Now, I'm going to make an example, but it's going to get into spoilers for Mass Effect 1, but it's just the first of 3 games, so I'm not going to spoil the rest of the story. For instance, during your assault on Vermeer, you lead a squad that has to separate their task before an assault on an enemy fortification. You delegate either Kaidan or Ashley on who has to draw the enemy away with a support by fire position, and who will help with implanting a nuclear warhead at the base of the fortification. As you assault the base, you make it to the center to secure the site where one of them will be implanting the bomb. Once the bomb is secure, you move on to relieve that supporting position. However, midway through, the bomb site needs help. At that point, you have to make the call on who to save, and that decision is going to be felt through the rest of the games. As we push beyond our comfort zones, we're going to have to make some tough decisions in life. They may not be as drastic as leaving people to die, but they may inconvenience and even disappoint some people. But that's where the process of gamification helps us to make better decisions faster. Gamification can potentially help men make better decisions in life by providing a structured and engaging framework for setting and achieving goals, which means a game. By leveraging the motivational power of game design elements, gamification can help men stay focused, track progress, and receive positive reinforcement for their efforts. These types of games can be used for a lot of different sources of self-improvement, with Mass Effect utilizing components of decision-making games. Decision-making games are designed to simulate real-life scenarios that men may encounter in their daily lives. These games can provide a safe and controlled environment for men to practice decision-making without facing the real-life consequences of their decisions. In decision-making games, men are presented with a scenario or problem that requires a decision to be made. The game may offer multiple options or paths to choose from, each with different consequences. Players can choose the option they think is the best and see the outcomes of their choices in the game. In Mass Effect, the choices really narrow down to binary ideals: Paragon or Renegade. As the player makes choices throughout the game, they will earn points in either the Paragon or the Renegade track, depending on the nature of their act. For example, choosing to help a stranded crew member might earn Paragon points, while intimidating or killing enemies might earn Renegade points. The accumulation of points in either track can unlock specific dialogue options or missions, as well as impact the overall story. While the Paragon Renegade system offers players a clear binary choice between two ideals, it is worth noting that the game also allows for a range of gray ideas and alternative paths. Players are not required to commit exclusively to one track or the other, and can make decisions that fall outside of either category. Additionally, some choices may be presented as equally valid options from either the Paragon or Renegade perspective, further blurring the lines between the two. The feedback provided by these games is crucial, as it allows men to see the direct consequences of their choices. The game can show how their decisions affect their goals, finances, relationships, or any other relevant aspects of their lives. This feedback helps men to evaluate the quality of their decision-making skills and learn from their mistakes. Decision-making games can be designed for different levels of complexity and difficulty, allowing men to challenge themselves as they improve their decision-making skills. These games, like Mass Effect, can also be used to teach specific decision-making techniques such as problem-solving, risk assessment, or prioritization. So as we end this video, strive to emulate a man who has the fate of the galaxy in their own hands, and strive to be the Paragon that your crew and your community can be inspired by to make this world a better place. That's all I have for this video. If you like it, please subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to make this world a better place by building a community of like-minded individuals, and for a love of all that is good, and a God-given duty to protect it. I'll see you guys in the next one.